This is the practice video for the vocal performance part of the All-State Elementary Chorus audition. For the vocal performance, you are going to be using the song Dona, Nobis, Pacem. So you're seeing the music in front of you for Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Before we get started, let's talk about the pronunciation of all the words. So repeat after me. Dona, Nobis. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. And that's it. Those are all the words. All right. Now make sure it is long sounds like Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Not Dona, Nobis, Pacem. We don't want any of that. We don't want wide vowels. All right. We want long ones. Now we're also going to see that there are some red lines and some blue circles on my page. Let's talk about those. Let's start with the red lines. The red lines you see go from one end to the other. And it's telling us that we have to do this whole part without breathing or without breaking the line, because we're trying to do something called phrasing. Phrasing in music is kind of like making a sentence in music. We have to wait until we get to the right time to do a pause. For example, like if I were to write a sentence or I was reading a sentence out loud, I would stop at a time where there is maybe a comma or a period or an exclamation point. Things like that. You don't see me when I'm talking, breathe out every word. I am not breathing after every word. That would hurt, and I'd probably pass out because I'm breathing too much air in. So for this one, it's just we're going from one line to the other. But you're going to notice that almost every line ends with a blue circle. The blue circle is where you're allowed to breathe. The circle is the circle is around things like a rest. It is around an apostrophe, which is actually our breath mark. Those places are going to help you so that you can achieve your phrasing. All right? We're going to go one line at a time. So it's going to be my turn, then your turn. I'm going to do small chunks first. So my turn. Dona, Nobis, Pacem, Pacem. Let's do that again. Make sure that you're going all the way until the very end of the song. My turn. Dona, Nobis, Pacem, Pacem. Let's go on to the second line. My turn. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. It's a lot of movement, but you'll be fine. Remember, do the phrasing with the red line. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. You're gonna see that I'm doing this line thing. It might be mirrored for you depending on how this video records, but that line is helping me visualize that phrasing that I'm doing. So you can do that with me if you'd like. We're gonna go on to the third line. So my turn. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Do that again. Ready? Dona, Nobis, Pacem. We're going to do the last line. My turn. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Do it one more time. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Good job. So when you get to those breath marks, make sure you take in a deep breath. Now don't make it sound so dramatic like In fact, when you make those sounds, you're not actually taking in nearly enough breath like you do with other parts. Like, when you breathe in music, I should barely hear you breathe. All right? We're going to do 2 lines at a time. Right? My turn, then your turn. Dona, Nobis, Pacem, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Make sure you breathe. We're gonna do those 2 lines again. My turn. Dona, Nobis, Pacem, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Good job. We're going to do the next 2 lines. My turn. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Your turn. Do it one more time, those 2 lines. My turn, then your turn. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Good job. Practice doing them in chunks before we get to singing the whole song through. So you can pause the video right now if you need to. All right, we're going to practice doing the whole song. We're going to practice doing the whole song, and you're going to sing with me for this time. Ready? Here we go. Just remember to do the phrasing too. Dona, Nobis, Pacem, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Good job. Let's do it one more time, and you're going to still do it with me. Here we go. 1, 2, go. Dona, Nobis, Pacem, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Good job. Practice doing that song all by yourself. Right now, you should be seeing the rubric for the Dona Nobis Pacem vocal performance section. They're still listening for things such as your rhythmic accuracy and your tone quality, just like they were for the other sections. The new thing that you're going to see here is that they are also going to be grading you on your breath control or your phrasing. We talked about phrasing already, and it's how we make it's like making musical sentences, like what we were doing before with our fingers. In the rubric, it says that your notes should be held to full rhythmic value, and you maintain the 4-bar phrases with no errors. When they say 4-bar phrases, they mean the whole red line. So, Dona, Nobis, Pacem, Pacem. That's your first 4. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. That's your next 4. And so on and so forth. Make sure that you're holding everything to the right rhythmic value so that you stay on that same bar and you stay on the beat of the music. They're also going to be judging you on the style that you make. So to get full points, your style should consistently demonstrate tone quality, placement, and vowel shapes with the appropriate kind of singing. So that's the same thing I told you about the long vowels, that your voice is long and your tone quality is clear and it's loud, and you're not just like closing your mouth, and you don't look like you're like trying to like do ventriloquism. You know what I mean? Make sure that your mouth is open. I can't hear you if your mouth is closed and shut like this. All right? So go ahead and practice the song one more time, knowing that those are the things they're going to judge you for. They're going to be using the rubric for, and happy practicing.